How was the chili?
Right.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Whisk It with Nee. It's finally cold in Mississippi, so we're making chili, y'all. Here's an overview of some of the ingredients I'll be using in today's recipe, and I'll be sure to list all of the ingredients in the description box below. We're gonna prep our veggies first. I'm just using half a bell pepper, half an onion, and honestly, after I get those two things chopped up, that's all the prep work I have to do for today's recipe. And I just want to say this too. This is my first time making chili. My granddad usually makes it for me, so I watched a couple different videos, and this is just a combination of all the videos that I've watched. I'm putting it together and just giving it my own little spin. So it's experimenting. We're gonna see how it all turns out. I like a chunky chili, so I'm browning 2 pounds of ground beef. You can use more or less depending on the consistency that you like. I really like this masher thing. I honestly don't remember the name of it, but it works so much better if your meat is cooked down a little bit because the raw meat gets stuck in the little grooves. Anywho, I like to season my meat while it's cooking, and I'm using the Cavenders, some Tonys, smoked paprika, chili powder, and a little Worcestershire sauce, and we're going to mix it all up. Now, pro tip, it's so much easier to add than it is to take away. So start with a small amount of seasoning, about a half a tablespoon or so, and you can always taste and adjust later. After my ground beef is cooked all the way through, drain your meat, okay? And wipe out your pan a little bit. Now we'll cook up our veggies, add about 2 tablespoons of garlic, and add your ground beef, your cooked and drained ground beef, back in, and just give it a little 1-2, 1-2. Looking back at this, I could have definitely done this step in my big pot to save dishes, but here we are. Now, the hard part is over with, y'all. I thought that making chili was going to be a lot more difficult than what it is, but it really turned out to be pretty easy. So to your pot, you want to add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 1 can of mixed chili beans, 1 can of dark red kidney beans, 1 can of crushed tomatoes, like the real big can, and then 1 can of petite dried tomatoes. Now, I didn't realize that chili was pretty much ketchup, but once again, here we are. So you want to mix that bad baby all together and add in some beef broth. I started using about half a box, but then I came back and added maybe a fourth more. So in all, I used 3/4 of this box right here. I also used a chili packet, and I would definitely recommend using 2 packets because I had to go back in and doctor it up, give it a little 1-2, 1-2, and I really feel like if I used 2 of the chili seasoning packets, I wouldn't have had to do that. And so whenever I went to doctor it up, I just used the same seasonings as I did before whenever I was browning my ground beef. And we're going to give that a good stir, give it another taste, and if it's good, let it ride, and if it's not, just add you some more seasoning in a little bit at a time until you get it to the taste that you enjoy. Now we're going to let our pot of chili simmer on low for about 30-45 minutes. Just give it some time to let all those flavors incorporate and mix in. I don't know about y'all, but a good bowl of chili is not complete without cornbread. And I'm making this cornbread right here, and I'm sorry to tell y'all, but I cannot give you this recipe. But just know I worked it, I mixed it up, I flipped it and reversed it, okay? And this was good. And you know it's good because you see that butter on top? Yup. Now we're going to see what's going on under the hood, and I felt so fancy using my ladle, y'all. I hardly ever get to use it, but every now and again when I pull it out, I feel like upper echelon. And once we give everything a good stir, the only thing that's left is to plate this bad baby on up. If you enjoyed this video, give me a big thumbs up. Drop down in the comments and let me know your favorite cold weather meal. Also, subscribe to my channel, y'all. And don't forget to tell somebody, to tell somebody, to tell somebody else to come on over and whisk it with Nee. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!
Yeah.